Yeah. The one-time check. That was my understanding.
To approve the interlocal terminal, non-terminal agency agreement between customer and ISD, the River Police Department by striking Article
4.
4.
Got a motion, second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item number 11, consider approval of request from Metropolitan EMS Authority, MAESMSA, for the city to pay to MAESA from CARES Act funding received from Tarrant County in order to offset unbudgeted pandemic-related costs incurred by MAESMSA.
Chief Shelley, do you want to speak on that?
Yes, I'll be happy to speak to Mayor Council. The MedStar group, which is what the MAGSA is, reached out to all the member cities and has asked for an equal, or not an equal portion, but an even portion from each city based on their impact to the MedStar system. And their request is for, I believe it's a little over $2,000 if I remember correctly.
$2,354.19.
Yes. I had a conversation with the city manager last week about this, and he has allocated the bulk majority of our CARES Act funding to other needs, other areas, and has a small reserve remaining. I know that they are getting some pretty considerable numbers from some of the bigger cities. I just don't know that our $2,350 some odd dollars is that big of an impact to MedStar's operating budget. That would cover one paramedic's salary for one pay period. So I don't really have a recommendation to you other than I don't think this is a huge allocation underway, and we received the CARES Act money to take care of the residents of the roads. So it's a pretty broad stroke for them to come to us asking for money, I believe.
Certainly not what I mentioned.
Darren, did you have something to say?
They're getting just transportation, stuff, transporting prisoners or patients. So, just my understanding is that one of the things that we experienced across ambulance transport when coronavirus first hit, and really it was probably from the time we started the lockdown until about the 1st of June, we experienced a tremendous reduction in ambulance transport. Everyone in the medical field was telling people, if you have this, this, and this, but you don't have this, this, and this, you need to stay home or don't overwhelm the healthcare system. So MedStar experienced a significant reduction in ambulance transports and thereby a significant reduction in ambulance fees that have impacted their budget some. They also, and I know we don't have it before you now, but it'll be coming forward soon, they are proposing a new fee structure with some increased fees to offset situations like this in the future. So, my understanding, they are making preparations for their fee schedule to correct their budget deficiencies. So, again, I don't know that $2,300 either way is a huge deal, and we have the money available in our CARES Act funding, but it is our surplus that's not been spoken for so far is pretty small. I believe it's Andrew, you said it's about $8,000 that we don't have allocated currently.
No, it's, right now, if I'm understanding correct, we still have 25,000, because that goes forward to next year.
Okay.
And 8,000 remaining in this year, yeah.
That's what it was.
Not in this year's budget, to October, right?
October 1,
My comment was that MedStar is not a 501(c)(3). If you've ever paid their bill, the amount we're talking about, first of all, will not get you a ride to the hospital. I don't know why we would be paying that at all. We've all suffered. Every business has suffered, and we're having to do our own things to get that. I don't understand why we would participate.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were overwhelmed, but evidently they're underwhelmed. Then there's plenty of businesses that are been underwhelmed. So
That's correct. I would say it was not through June and July.
I would be against paying it myself.
Could we get an official vote on that?
What's your recommendation, Martin? I hadn't heard.
I don't like giving any more out of CARES Act. It's not specifically for us and our operation.
But my question is, do they have a means to go to Tarrant County and get some of that money?
No,
They
they do
do
not.
That's my thought, is that if they qualify, then they qualify. I evidently, my business does not qualify, therefore I've received zero. But I'm not in that realm, so I understand if the county thinks they do. I don't know why that's up to the cities, though.
Then the other question is, they get paid. I mean, they charge a fee to use that ambulance, so.
That's my point, they get paid a lot.
Unless you spend that $79 a year or something, that's a bargain.
Yes, that is.
We have to deny the request from Metropolitan EMS Authority for the city to pay MAEMSA from the CARES Act funding.
I'll second
I
that.
have a motion second to deny the request for Metropolitan EMS Authority, for offsetting costs, I'll put it that way. Any other discussion on it? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 12, consider approval of contract with Tarrant County Fire Alarm Center for fire department dispatch services in fiscal year 2021.
You're up again, Chief.
I did not have intentions for this to be the Chief Shelley show tonight, but it seems to be working in that direction.
Oh, it is.
All shows have cartoons.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Oh, everyone.
The contract before you is just a renewal of our annual contract with Tarrant County Fire Alarm. If you had an opportunity to read through the briefing, I did provide some additional information. We did experience some pretty significant changes with alarm this year. In May of this year, Lake Worth and Saginaw withdrew from the Fire Alarm Center and have switched over to City of Fort Worth Fire Dispatch.
Why is that?
I'm sorry.
Why do you think they did that?
I think the quality, the effectiveness, and the efficiency of Fort